Hi, I'm Mr. Doozy, the College Career Counselor here at Dixie. Want to take a couple minutes as we gear up for the 2022-2023 scheduling to talk about some of the available options for our juniors and seniors next school year. I'm going to talk about our dual credit option, which are college classes that you can take while you're in high school. I'm going to talk about the many career education programs that we have. Some are offered on campus here at Dixie, and some are offered at some of our local colleges. Most of them are available to juniors and seniors as far as they're a two-year cohort program, but some of the programs are available perhaps just to seniors only. So watch the video. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Either give me a call or reach out to me by email. Want to make sure everybody's questions that they have get answered. So please watch the video and hope you enjoy and get a lot of good information out of it. Thank you.
As we get ready to schedule for this next school year, it's important to consider what is it we hope to get out of our time. We want to make sure we're using our time here at Dixie to do more than just earn a diploma. We want to make sure we're using our time to gather the skills and the training that we need to be successful in whatever we decide to do after high school graduation. The purpose of high school is to get ready so that you can enter a career prepared, not just get a piece of paper. One thing I want to point out as we begin is the Kenton County School District's Community-Based Accountability System, often referred to as CBAS. This is a recognition that will be awarded to seniors at graduation. While we want all of our kids to get a diploma, we also want all of them to enter the world college and career ready. This is a way for us to demonstrate to students that have reached these indicators. To be college ready, students must meet either a standardized testing benchmarks or at least one academic indicator. For a student to be career ready, students either need to enlist in the military or pass the ASVAB or meet two of the career ready indicators that I will discuss in just a moment. Seniors at graduation will receive special cords that will recognize that whether they are college and or career ready. For the college ready, the standardized testing benchmark means that when students take the ACT, they need to make benchmark in all three subtests: English, math, and reading. On English, they would need an 18, math a 19, reading a 20. For any students who don't meet the benchmark score on the ACT, they are able to take the Coyote test, which is a Kentucky placement exam. If they did not get English or reading, they could take the writing or reading Coyote tests, or there are multiple math Coyote tests that they can take in place of the math ACT. If they wind up benchmark in the various areas, then they would be considered college ready. Another way to be considered college ready is to meet the academic indicators. They need to meet one indicator, but they also must have a 2.8 weighted GPA. The indicators are, and again they must meet one of these, would be a 3 or higher on an AP exam. If they take an AP course and earn a grade of a C or higher. If they take a college English or math class and receive a grade of C or higher. Or they pass Algebra 2 with a C or higher. Since all students must pass a credit of Algebra 2, the majority of our students will meet the college readiness standard as long as they get that grade of C or higher on that. To be considered career ready, they either must enlist in the military or pass the ASVAB test or meet two of the career ready indicators. The two indicators can be from this list. Students need 90% attendance, earn 25 hours of community service throughout high school, complete a work-based learning experience. This could be a school-based internship or work-based program, or it could be any work-based experience that students earn outside of the school. Complete an industry credential. This could be an end-of-program assessment that I'll discuss more later, or an industry certification. Students, another indicator for career readiness would be taking a dual credit career pathway course. This is a career technical dual credit course, and they need to get a grade of C or higher. Or one organized co or extracurricular activity. This could be any school activity, sport club, or it could be an activity outside of schools such as your church choir or Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts. If you qualify for any of these, such as the community service or the workplace learning experience, it is important that you report that to the school. There are Google forms located on Dixie's website that you can complete in order to make sure that that does get recognized. Now, as we get to scheduling, there are a lot of options for next year. So I'm going to walk through and explain what the options are. If you have questions about the options, please make sure you either see me later or contact your counselor. One option is AP courses, which are advanced placement. These courses follow a strenuous national curriculum. At the completion of the course, the students are able to take a national exam. Depending on how they do, they could earn college credit based on that one exam. The amount of credit they're awarded is determined by their score and whatever college they attend about whether or not they accept AP credit and AP scores. Each college does have a different standard for which they accept the courses. We offer multiple AP courses here at Dixie. We offer AP Studio Art and Music Theory. We have 2 science classes that do rotate every other year, so we offer biology and chemistry. There are 4 history classes. U.S. History is a common junior class. American Government is normally a freshman course. European History is taken sophomore year in place of World Civilization requirement. Comparative Politics is a senior AP course that is offered when we have enough demand. We have 2 foreign language AP courses, Spanish and German. We offer AP English Language and AP English Literature. And we have 3 AP Math courses, AP Calculus AB, AP Calculus BC, and AP Statistics. These courses do give you a weighted GPA as an incentive in order to take these challenging courses, and they do a great job laying a strong academic foundation. Many students who take AP courses while in high school come back to say that they felt more than prepared for the challenges of college. The next option that students have are dual credit courses. These are college level courses that students can take while they're in high school. They'll receive high school and college credit for these classes. The great advantage is that the courses are taught at a reduced rate. Dual credit courses cost about $72 per credit hour, which makes it the 3 credit hour course worth $216. Now that fee is set by the state, so it is subject to change a little bit, but for a student to take the exact same course after they graduate high school, it will cost them $1,000 to $2,000. So it's great that our students can get a significant savings on a college education while they're still in high school. In order to qualify, they do have to have a 3.0 unweighted GPA. The dual credit classes like AP courses are weighted, which means if the student receives A, they receive a 5.0 GPA, B is a 4.0, C is a 3.0, and D is a 2.0. This is incentive to take a challenging course load while they're in high school. We work with 4 universities as far as taking courses: Northern Kentucky University, Thomas More University, Gateway, and Eastern Kentucky University. A lot of different ways these classes can be taken. Some classes are offered on Dixie's course campus. We consider these NKU Dixie based classes. Students also in the spring have the ability to take a Thomas More class on Dixie's campus. Students also have the ability to travel to a college campus to take classes, or they can choose to take online courses and work either at Dixie's building or on a college campus or from home in order to complete the workload. The majority of students take 1 dual credit course in the fall, paired up with 1 dual credit course in the spring. We don't do any spring registration until October, but when we set up a schedule, we just assume the student will continue a similar schedule into the spring semester of college. However, students are not limited to only taking 1 course in each semester. Some students do choose to take more than that. They either choose to take full-time course loads at college, or perhaps a part-time where they perhaps take 2 or 3 college courses combined with Dixie courses. When following the partial day college plan, we do follow the rule of 5, which means that they need to have a total of 5 classes in their schedule. So if they take 2 college courses, they need to have 3 Dixie classes in their schedule for each trimester. Any students that choose to do full-time dual credit, which means they take all of their college classes either on the campus or online and choose not to take any Dixie courses, then a student would need to be registered for full-time college status, which is 12 credit hours, which is typically 4 college courses. Each student will work individually with Mr. Dusing to figure out what is the best schedule for them. We want to make sure that we individualize this process and get students in the right class. Now in the fall, there are specific classes offered for Dixie students. There are NKU classes that are offered either on Dixie's campus or offered online just to Dixie students. There's an Art 100, which is an art appreciation course that's offered online. There's a PSC 201, Human Rights and Freedoms class that is also just online. Then there will be a Psychology 100 offered by an NKU professor. He will come to Dixie's campus 2 days a week and teach the class. English 101 will be taught on Dixie's campus by a Dixie teacher. FLC 101 will be taught on Dixie's campus by a Dixie teacher. English 101 and FLC 101 will both be offered first period. Online courses, the students have freedom as to where they put those classes into their schedule. Thomas More will be offering a series of classes in the fall open to just high school students. There's an Intro to Business course. There's a Fundamentals of Public Speaking. There's an Intro to Computer Information Systems. There's an Intro to Criminal Justice and a General Psychology class. NKU's Psych 100 and Thomas More's Psych 105 are actually the same curriculum, so a student would not want to sign up for both of those courses. As was previously mentioned, there is a cost associated with taking dual credit courses. Students are charged a tuition as well as responsible for books for the course. I do want to point out that there are some scholarship opportunities out there for our students. First is the Key Scholarship, and while this cannot be used for dual credit courses, it's important to make sure everybody's aware that they are able to earn college scholarship money every year of high school. So this is money funded from the lottery. Every year where a student has a 2.5 GPA or higher, money is set aside by the state into an account for that student to use every year of college. For example, if a student had a 4.0 their freshman year, the state will set aside $500 for that student. That's actually $500 for their first year of college, their second year of college, their third year, and their fourth year of college. So a 4.0 GPA would earn a student up to $2,000 in college scholarship money. If they earn a 4.0 again their sophomore year, the state would set another $500 aside every year for college. So now that student has earned a total of $4,000 for college. Students are able to maximize their money, including additional money for ACT scores and possibly advanced placement exam scores as well. Now, there are scholarships specifically designed to help students with the cost of dual credit courses while in high school. KEA, Kentucky Higher Education Assistance Authority, the organization that runs the KEA Scholarship, has a dual credit scholarship available to all students. All students in Kentucky are able to receive 2 free college courses while they're in high school. They're able to redeem those courses during their junior and or senior year. That is a total of 2 scholarship classes, not 2 each year. There's also a work-ready scholarship that's available. This is a bonus scholarship that is awarded if a student takes a work-ready eligible course. These are typically career technical education college courses. Students are able to receive up to 2 work-ready scholarships each year. If the students are eligible and don't use their work-ready scholarship, it does not carry over. The course must qualify in order to receive that the scholarship. Now the great part is we actually offer several work-ready scholarship courses next year. That FLC 101 class that I mentioned would qualify for this bonus scholarship, and then the Thomas More online classes Intro to Business and that Computer Information Systems course also would be work-ready eligible scholarship classes. If students do not use these scholarships while in high school, they do not carry over to college. So it's important that every student does utilize their scholarships when available. There is no application. There's no essay students need to apply for. It is automatically awarded. All they have to do is they go into their KEA account and basically let the state know they want to use the scholarship class that semester. I will assist students with this process when it becomes available. Usually students are not able to indicate their preference to receive the scholarship until September. So it is not anything that students will do during the scheduling process. Now I want to talk about some of the career technical education options that our students have. We have multiple career pathways offered here at Dixie through our Dixie courses where students are able to earn industry certifications through the process. Through our business program, we offer 3 career pathways: administrative support, management entrepreneurship, and e-commerce. Many of the courses, as you'll notice, are very similar and intertwined in between the various career pathways. At the end of each career pathway, once a student has completed 2 credits of coursework, they're eligible to take the end of program assessment. This is a test issued by the state. If students pass that course, they would be considered career ready as far as that Kenton County CBAS policy that we have for graduation. Also, there are some colleges that will recognize a pass score on the end of program assessment and give reciprocal college credit for the course. So colleges such as University of the Cumberlands would award college credit for students that complete the management and entrepreneurship end of program assessment. Also, at the completion of certain courses within each pathway, they're able to take an industry certification test, which could include Microsoft Office special exams such as Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Access, or part of the Ask Concepts exams, Ask Concepts of Business, Entrepreneurship, or Marketing. Those allow students to put that on their resume that they have successfully earned an industry certification. Our agri-science program has 3 pathways in that: animal science, environmental science and natural resource systems, and horticulture and plant science systems. Similar to business, many of the courses in between each of these pathways do intertwine. At the completion of 2 credits, students are eligible to take the end of program assessment in these pathways as well, and they have the ability to earn industry certifications that they can place on their resume. Next year, we'll begin in a new program for computer programming. This will start as a single year-long program where students for the first trimester will take an Intro to Computer Science course, and then second and third trimester they will take a course for the app development with Swift. At the completion of that course at the end of the year, they will then take the App Swift Development Certification exam and have the opportunity to become Apple certified, which is something that they can put on their resume. We're pairing this program up with the possibility to take courses through Thomas More's computer program. You'll notice the information class, CIS 111, that is offered online through Thomas More as well. The ultimate goal is that our students will attend NKU's campus for the Thomas More 114 Intro to Programming 1 class in the future in order to expand upon their abilities and skills and earn college credits. There will be a Thomas More scholarship available to KISS students that continue in the program after graduation. There's an end of program assessment for computer science as well as an industry certification exam that I previously mentioned. Dixie does pick up the cost for all industry certification tests that our students take. Dixie offers a state-tested nursing assistant program as well. This is a program taught on Dixie's campus. It is taught by a Gateway nursing professor. Students will occasionally travel to Gateway's campus to practice clinicals, but at the completion of the course, students do take the STNA certification test, which will allow them to become certified, which allows them to work at a higher paying job, perhaps while they pursue other nursing careers through college. This is an NAA 100 course offered through Gateway, and it is eligible for the Work Ready Scholarship. There are minimal costs associated with this course, and you can see the course guide for more information as to the requirements. This course will be taught either in a single trimester or a single semester 5 days a week. Kenton County School District offers career cohort programs that students are able to participate in. These programs are typically 2-year programs where students apply going into their junior year. They will take classes during their junior and senior year. They will attend part day at the college campus and part day at Dixie, completing required assignments. The first opportunity we have is the automotive engineering program. This is a partial day program where students will attend the program half day at Gateway and half day at Dixie, where they will work on their English and math requirements. Dixie has 5 spots for incoming juniors for this program. Once you're in the program, you will then be able to continue on to your senior year. They will take college classes for each semester of their junior and senior year. Tuition is covered for the cost of this program. The only cost for students is the cost of the textbooks. They're able to receive multiple ASC certifications throughout the course of the program. There's an aviation logistics program that Dixie partners up with the Ignite Institute. Students will attend a partial day at Dixie and a partial day at Ignite, working towards the logistics curriculum. It culminates senior year, where once requirements are completed, they actually will spend the majority of their senior year in a senior internship working in the logistics field in a local business. The majority of these internships are paid positions. A great opportunity and looks great on a resume. There are 5 spots for incoming juniors for this program. All busing is provided to and from Dixie for these career pathway programs. There's an aviation mechanic program where Dixie has partnered up with Cincinnati State. It again is a 2-year program. We have 5 spots for incoming juniors to enter this program. The first semester of the program consists of drone technology. Students are given a drone kit, which they will learn how to assemble. They will then learn how to fly, and ultimately they will take the FAA drone pilot certification exam, where they could become a certified FAA drone pilot. This opens many doors to allow them to do part-time jobs, such as work with a real estate company or a surveyor doing aerial photography. The remainder of the class actually will work on aviation mechanic and engines. They will learn all about the workings of the airplanes and how to fix them and all different characteristics of the aeronautic space industry. The neat thing about this program is the lab is actually a giant room that consists of about 8 airplanes and 2 helicopters. And there's another lab where students will work with giant turbine engines for airlines. A wonderful opportunities, and these are high-paying jobs that will open doors for our students after graduation. They will be able to earn multiple industry certifications through this program as well. The tuition is picked up by Cincinnati State. Kenton County School District picks up the cost of books and the drone kit, and the only financial responsibility for students on this one is about $20 for some t-shirts. The great part is they also keep the drone at the completion of the program. Again, 5 spots for this, and we handle all transportation to and from this program. There's a building maintenance program that Dixie has 4 spots for incoming students for this. It is paired up with Gateway out of the Boone County campus. They will learn a variety of skills. They will take HVAC courses, plumbing courses, electrical courses. They will do half day at Dixie and half day at the Gateway campus working on these. And at the culmination, they will be able to earn multiple industry certifications as well. There is a line worker program. This is the only program open to seniors only. There's also this program, there are no guaranteed spots. This is a regional program, so it's important that if you're interested in this program that you would contact Mr. Duzing. This is a very unique program because it is actually a full-time night school program. So it is a 16-week program. The students will take about 16 college credit hours, and the program ranges from 5:30 to 10 o'clock at night, 4 to 5 days a week. Now, because these are dual credit courses, it is considered part of your school day, and so you would not be required to take additional Dixie classes if all of your graduation requirements are completed while you're in this program. The other great part about this program is many industries actually visit the class to interview students, and so at the culmination of the class, if students complete their industry certification, some of the students are immediately hired by places such as Owen Electric and Duke Energy and Cincinnati Bell for high-paying jobs. Again, there are no guaranteed spots, but if there are any seniors to be interested in those programs, you definitely want to reach out to Mr. Duzing as soon as possible. So if you're sitting there right now asking yourself, how do you sign up for these great programs? I'm going to show you that information right now. I'm going to walk you through the process step by step. Starts by going to Dixie's website. Once there, you'll find the School Counseling Services link on the left-hand column. Click on that. This is a great resource for you in the future, especially senior year. This is where I'll post scholarship information, important senior information, information about college, ACT. So a lot of information on here you're going to want to be aware of. For right now, we're going to focus on the very top link, which says 2022-2023 dual credit and career program information. The information is located here on this page. The top part includes the dual credit information, and the lower part has information on career and technical cohort application information. You may want to begin by opening up the link that's the dual credit course descriptions. This is a description of the various courses offered through NKU and Thomas More on Dixie's campus or online. This is information located in the course selection guide, but I did put it here to make it a little easier to find as you're working on your dual credit classes. Now, there are many classes not listed here that students are able to take directly from the college or university. If you go to their website, you'll be able to type in the class and get a better description of that course. Next, you want to make sure you go to the dual credit program information application packet. Now, there were some hard copies listed outside Mr. Dusing's room. If they are no longer there, you're able to download the entire packet here on this website. The great part about the one on the website is it does contain live links for all the information that you need. It is a 7-page packet which has various handouts you'll need, as well as step-by-step directions for each individual college that you might be completing the process for. There are directions for NKU, and that will be whether you're doing the Dixie-based or the NKU-based courses. Information for Thomas More, Gateway, and Eastern Kentucky University. If we begin by looking at the NKU, notice each step is the same. Each step for each college begins with number 1, completing the 2022-2023 dual credit intent Google form. This is very important that students complete this part of the process. When they click on the link, it will take them to a Google form that allows them to let me know which dual credit program they plan on participating and begin selecting their interest in classes. The last question is really where they indicate their choice. They're able to choose from the NKU Dixie-based college courses. Those were the online ones and the ones taught on Dixie's campus I told you about earlier. Or if a student would like to take classes through NKU's campus or an online course not listed, they would choose the second option. If they want to do Thomas More online classes that I previously mentioned, they would click on that third option. Then they can check whether they want to choose Gateway or Eastern Kentucky online courses. Once they click Next, they'll be directed to a series of questions that are individualized for their answer to that specific question. Now, if they want to do more than one of these options, they would complete the Google intent form more than one time. So if they want to do FLC 101 on Dixie's campus, they would go through and they would fill this out by making the top selection. But if they also wanted to take Thomas More's computer information system, they would complete the Google intent form a second time and choose the third option, which was the Thomas More online courses. So we just want to make sure that I'm able to be aware of what each choice that the kids are interested in doing, and I will be following up with students for their courses. But it's important you complete this Google intent form so that I know which students are interested in dual credit classes. Next, they will wind up completing the NKU online application. So if they click on this link, it will take you directly to NKU's application. You will create a new application account and complete the application. It's a very simple 5 to 10 minute process. There is no application fee to apply for dual credit courses on the university. You are only completing the application, you're not registering for classes through this part of the process. The third step is you want to make sure that you're sending your high school transcripts to NKU through your Parchment account. If you need help with that and are not sure what your Parchment account is, swing by and see Mr. Dusing and he'll help you out with that. The way you send your transcript is you go to Dixie's website. There's a big blue button, Request My Transcript, and you will click on that. Follow the directions to send your transcript. The next thing is the paperwork that is also required for each individual school. So for Northern, you'll see they require an NKU disclosure form, and then you need to complete your dual credit contract and your off-campus permission form. So the dual credit contract is a way to making sure that you and your parents understand all the criteria and requirements of the program. There's an off-campus permission slip, and this is important because students are not required to be on campus if their class is not actually meeting. So if they're taking, let's say, Psychology 100 at Dixie's campus and it meets 2 days a week on Tuesday and Thursday, then that means that Monday, Wednesday, Friday, they would not be required to be at Dixie during first period. They could report to Dixie at second period for those 3 days of the week. If they're taking an online course, they're not required to be on campus at all. If they have a first period online course, they can come in every day at beginning second period. Or if they have a dual credit class in their schedule, fifth period and it's online, they actually be able to leave at 1:30 each day. Now, in order to be able to do this, I do have to have this dual credit off-campus permission slip filled out by the parents. So you want to make sure that you select that third option, which you're giving your child permission to be off campus whenever they do not have class. Finally, NKU requires a disclosure form for students to complete. So you would fill that out and return that to Mr. Dusing. If you're a returning NKU student, meaning that during your junior year you've taken NKU courses already, that means you're in the system and you do not need to complete the NKU application, submit your transcripts, or submit the disclosure form. So again, if you're a returning student, you do not need to complete those 3 steps of the process, but you do need to turn in a new contract, a new off-campus permission slip, and complete that Google form. If you're considering doing Thomas More, you want to make sure you follow those steps, which includes the intent form. It does include the Thomas More disclosure form, which is included in the packet. You would fill that out and return that to Mr. Dusing. For Gateway, you're going to complete the dual credit intent form, complete their online application, which the link is right there. You would complete their enrollment agreement, which is their form of the disclosure form. However, it's electronic and does not get turned into Mr. Dusing. And then the contract and the off-campus permission slip. And then finally, for EKU, you're just going to complete the intent form, the dual credit contract, and the off-campus permission. Mr. Dusing will make sure that everyone has completed all the required paperwork for the choice that you've selected on the Google intent form. So what are you going to do on your scheduling sheet to let us know to account for dual credit? So if you're going to do the Dixie-based college courses, which are those classes that were on the previous screen, which is English 101, FLC 101, Psychology 100, or the 2 online English NKU courses, you are going to go ahead and enter 950001 dual credit placeholder into your course requests. That will count for 3 of your 15 requests. Basically, it takes up the spot up 1 period for all 3 trimesters. You are then going to select 12 other Dixie classes. So again, you're going to enter 950001, which will give you credit for 3 of your choices. You are then going to select 12 other Dixie courses. If you plan on taking more than 1 dual credit course in the fall, I will work with you to adjust your course selections later. Okay, so if you plan on taking 2, I still want you to select 12 Dixie classes. We'll work and adjust it. If you're taking non-Dixie based college courses, such as the Thomas More ones, or plan on take college courses directly on NKU's campus, then you're going to go through and select 15 Dixie classes. I will work with you to adjust your course selections later as we confirm your placement in those college courses. So again, you're going to make sure you pick 15 classes, even though we know you won't be here for those 15 courses. I want you to go ahead and register for them as if you would be here, and then you and I will work on your Dixie classes to make it appropriate based on your college course choices. Very important to make sure you follow those directions. If you do not have 15 courses accounted for on your course requests, then you will have an incomplete schedule request, and we will need to meet with you regarding that. All right, now information on sign up for career technical programs. So at the bottom of that page was the career technical applications. You might want to start at the bottom of the page, actually, which has some series of videos that will give you more information about each of these career pathways, either the program specifically or the career industry that you will be exploring. To actually apply for the program, you're going to find the 2022-23 Career Technical Program application and click on that link. It is a Google form where you enter your information. The very final questions are going to ask you which of the career programs are you interested in. So that is where, on the very first one, I'd like to participate in the following program. The automotive, and again, that is for juniors only because we're looking for 5 students to enter that cohort. The seniors in the cohort are the ones who attended during their junior year. We have the aviation logistics. We're looking for 5 juniors for that program. Aviation mechanic, there are spots for 5 juniors in that as well. The juniors currently in it will be the senior students next year. The building technician assistant program, they're looking for 4 juniors for that program. There's a certified nursing assistant program previously discussed. You can mark right there. There is an ROTC program over at Scott High School, so if you're interested in military, you can put that down, and I will follow up with you later to get information. If you're interested in a line worker program for senior only, please indicate that. I will then let you know when there is an opening in the program. And then there's another option. I'm interested in a career technical program that was not listed. So we sometimes have students who are interested in a pathway that we do not have a program for, such as welding or fire safety or some other career technical area like that. While Dixie does not have a cohort program through Gateway, Gateway does offer classes and allows dual credit students to attend those classes. So if you have an interest in something not listed, you can mark that down, and you and I will then meet and discuss what your options are. I do need to let you know that there are no guarantees that there will be spots in the class. It all depends on what's available at the time. Adult college students always get first preference in these classes. But then also you need to know that you will need to provide your own transportation to these classes as well. There is no Kenton County School District transportation if you are doing an individual program or individual class on Gateway's campus. So you start by entering your first choice, and then you are welcome to put down what your second choice is if you don't get the first choice. When you submit that form, that is all that you need to do in order to let me know that you're interested in one of our career technical programs. On your schedule sheet, if you're doing the career technical programs, you're going to just select 15 Dixie courses as if you were staying on campus for the whole year. Once you get admitted to those career technical programs, I will then work with you to adjust your course selections to make sure that you have an appropriate schedule. So make sure that you check your 15 classes. There may also be an area on your Google for your scheduling information to indicate you're interested in a career technical program. Feel free to mark that as well, but it's mostly important that you do it through the Google intent form that was previously mentioned. The deadline for dual credit and the career program applications is Friday, March 4th. So please make sure that you're completing all the required steps by that Friday, March 4th. If you have any questions, I would encourage you to swing by, talk to Mr. Dusing. You can send an email with your questions as well. I appreciate you watching this video, and hopefully it has answered any of your questions. If you need anything else, please feel free to contact me by email or phone. Thank you very much.